No, but I mean, I think to that point, like, I think that passion breeds passion. We all want to purchase and buy things from brands that are passionate about what they do. And I think Zappos is a great example where you feel their passion as a customer. And that turns you into an advocate versus so many brands where you walk in and you really don't think they even care.
Right.
You don't think they want to show up for work. You imagine you go back to the Cube Fest office park, and they're just kind of waiting to get home. That's a brand that you tend not to care quite as much about. And I think there's kind of very few examples where, one doesn't match the other. Where the office environment is really passionate and everybody works there super passionate, and then they can't engage an audience. Like I used to do work for Luna Bar when Luna first came out from Cliff Bar. And that was a super passionate, engaged female audience. And it's a super passionate, engaged place to work. I mean, it's one of the places to work where they'll give you a Friday off every 2 months to go do your own social work and to care for, whatever those things that you care about are.
Yeah.
That's a subtle
I think you
sign.
just ran out of time.
Subtle.
Start the music.
Speaking of best practices.
Yeah. But I do think that kind of those things kind of go together. But I think one of the other things that I look at with brands is that you don't trust. You need to engage your community, but you also need to realize that you have to make financial and business decisions at some point. It's kind of the same thing with brand extensions that often comes up. Or say you're working for Porsche. Porsche really wants to get into another business. They want to start making the best flush toilets in the world.
Fastest.
The fastest. They're taking on Toto. And all of a sudden, people are like, that's horrible. I don't want you to do that. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. But at some point, the company still has to find growth somewhere. Right. And they don't have any more growth in their existing field. Just as an example. Then how do they do that when you've got all these advocates that are active and vocal and very loud? And you still have to kind of make those tough choices to do what's best for a business and find additional growth. Because consumers, even advocates, seldom want you to grow into categories if they already have a brand that they like. Mm-hmm. They kind of want you to stay doing exactly what you're doing because it's working for them. Mm-hmm. So finding ways to kind of find out where the permissions are to let you do new things.